Hello there. In this video, I want to go look on AI generative art and copyright, and specifically, can you copyright, what you can copyright, and actually how you can copyright AI art. Please keep it in mind that I don't provide any legal advice. This is all based on me researching from copyright government website, public domain, some of the case study, some also that when copyright was issued and revoked, and that's what's the reason. So it was based on different case study and information provided at this point by copyright websites, government copyright websites, and additional resources. First, let's determine that this is possible, may change in the future, but at currently state, the Copyright Office in the US comment says that the product of generative art cannot be copyrighted and it's applied under public domain. So when we'll look on what is public domain definition it is artwork that may use it, but and it is not protected by individual property laws such as copyright, trademark, or patent. The public own those works, so it means anybody can use this, not an individual artist or the author. And most important, it says that anyone can use the public domain work without obtaining permissions, but no one can ever own this. So if you read first, it's meaning wherever you look at a work, what for example created by Midjourney or any other Stable Diffusion, any AI generator, it means you can simply just find the image, copy, and use it however you want it. You can resell, you can do this as long as you don't claim, or actually you cannot claim copyright. But here's become very interesting cavity in this, and I'm going to refer to a couple different cases. One of them was about Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, it is public domain, so it's meaning anybody can do this, and you cannot claim its original work. However, it was copyright applied with Mona Lisa and copyright was issued. And I'm specifically addressing to Mona Lisa copyright when the sunglasses was posted on the Mona Lisa. And in this interesting case, that the copyright wasn't issued to the public domain image, it was issued only to placement and to the sunglasses specifically. So it's meaning this element that was putting by the author, it was copyrighted. It's meaning anybody can go ahead, take Mona Lisa, put its sunglasses on that image and try to copyright, but again, it will be only the sunglasses in placement, and this is what will be copyrighted. Next, let's go to another case, which is using, if you was familiar, somebody create comic books by using AI, and its first time was issued copyright to this, but later it was revoked. But that is not totally correct. It's not totally was revoked, it was changed. What is meaning? The all images that was created by AI wasn't issued copyright. Copyright was issued only if you're using text, placement of the text, or any other elements that was created by human. This is kind of very important, keep it in mind. It's meaning elements that was placed by the human or overlay on the top. So let's go now to some examples, and I want to show you about some of this area. So right here is images I created just for fun in Midjourney, and it's called the Fighting Bunnies, or whatever you can call. The Pearly put a text in and image was generated. So it's kind of fun, and it is definitely not copyrighted because it's created purely by AI. But what if we change just a little bit in this case? What if I have it my own photo that I took it, and it's copyrighted to me? So I took photo, I retouch it. What if I take this photo and modify it? In a way modified, if I go inside the Photoshop as example, take the portrait, and I will use it filters inside the Photoshop, like neural filters that utilize Sensei AI from Photoshop, using some other liquify. Don't use it any brush at all, just purely gone through the filters and create something different looking image. I can copyright this because I did process, even I utilize AI technology and I utilize some of these things, but it was done by me by human effect with the filters, and it was applied for many years already. So it's meaning if you utilize any filters or anything you apply on your existing works, you can copyright it. So based on this, here's come up one question. If I have this image and I put this inside the Midjourney as my existing image, and after I start creating this art based on my image, would it qualify as a using of the filter AI, or it will qualify as an AI render? Well, according to the actually AI government, AI copyright issues, and by the way, all of these links I will provide down below. So in this case, you can go and look by yourself. And this is multiple, some of them very interesting sessions. Like, for example, you can watch the discussion, recording everything what was going from both sides when they bring all the information. But in a short words, what we say, it says, if you are using AI without any human intervention, it is a pure AI generation, then you cannot copyright it. So based just on this, it's meaning because basic image, I put it in, it was my photo, and in this case, AI was acting as a filter, advanced filter based on this photo. I actually can copyright these images because without my image, it won't be generated. It won't be added stuff there. So this is actually a very interesting point. But how far you can push this? For example, what if I use it control net inside the stable diffusion, which is can read just poses of the stick figures in a render to this. So this is also the human involvement. So I'm actually tell with my very poor sketches right here what I want to AI to render. So I'm guiding. Does it mean this will apply to copyright? And tell you true, I don't have an honest answer to this question. This is interesting to will be find out for me, and I'm going to make more research how far you can push it. But it is definitely copyright should apply if I use it my own photo and apply as a more advanced filter to this. So in these cases, technically, I should be able to copyright this work, or at least the face of the model in the middle, because it is based purely from the photo that I was creating from this model when it was reusing the colors and position of the model, and after creating this image in AI by utilizing multi-step process. By the way, if you're interested to see how you can do this with Midjourney, I will provide link for you down below. Please check that video where I have it precisely step by step how you can do this with any photo you have it, to create, to use it, and make very resemblance in the Midjourney as example. So in right here, technically I should be able to copyright this based on all law, current law, as well as a case studies that are provided by other ones, and that's based on a copyright.government to the laws that is based, place it right here. Okay, let's point on another interesting thing. So based on this case study, the placement glasses or elements over the image that we have it before, or for example, if we're going with this example where the placing of the text, framing, and other elements over there that was copyrighted, that you can copyright, what will be stop us from doing next? For example, right here, I created a special noise. And this is not just any noise. This noise is use a special displacement of the image of the special encoded inside. So this is very unique, really very unique pattern of that noise within bending, like ghost spirit. I want to put it with displacement. What if I take this noise and I take AI generated image and just place it over? So on this case, I'm not copywriting image below. What I am copywriting, it is this ghosty noise that reside above this. Well, let's put it how you can use this. You can take this image and try to remove this noise, which is almost impossible with AI without, even with AI, without removing details and everything. So in some cases, I can say I want to copyright this image, but I'm not copyrighting image under this. I'm copyrighting this noise that I'm placing over. Or for example, based on previous cases, it's meaning if I create any specific border around, I want to copyright this parent or the border overlay that is created by human. Well, in this case, it's created by Filter Forge and other applications, but it's what I'm copyrighting. I'm not copyrighting image below, I'm copyrighting image around. It's meaning if people want to take this image and use it, then it actually went around and remove all of those elements, remove the noise or remove the border. And here's come our final question. Can you copyright AI work? You cannot copyright public domains. So if you have a purely generated images from the text that inside Create Midjourney or other things, you cannot copyright this. However, again, and this is based on information from site, if I'm using my own photo or special sketches or everything that is a human input at the beginning and using AI as advanced filter, AI advanced filter, then I don't see any stops or any issues with the copywriting this specific image. And I said before, please keep it in mind, I don't have any law degree, give you any legal advice or anything. I'm just a creator artist, and just let you know, I'm cinematographer professional, done all this training. I did my drawing cartoons with all celluloid type, so I'm old school type of the artist, and now on digital, kind of very excited about AI. So this is based on my personal experience working with digital art, working with a lot of copyright issues when people took my work, when I needed to defend it. And anyway, it's a lot of time and years I put it in this. And also, as I said before, this is also information based on the best resource they can find from here for Stanford documentations, from US government copyright issues, from all specifically related researches, and also some of the case study based on copywriting AI art or any other trying of copyright any other public domain AI art. Well, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful to you. Let me know what do you think. If you have any suggestions, any other experience you willing to share, be sure to check this video to see how you can also to take your photos, your images, or any other reference and using as a base for your next art. Thank you again. And